Hello and welcome to another session with TrialJoin. In this session, we're going to cover the best practices for patient recruitment, and in this particular segment, we're going to cover health fairs. Health fairs are a commonly used technique within clinical research to find patients and drive awareness for what studies are. Of course, there's many ways to conduct health fairs. We just want to go over some of the best practices that researchers have asked us about and cover some of the fundamentals so that way you make sure that you're doing the best effort and putting your best foot forward every time. Of course, for the health fair, the first and foremost thing is to set up a booth. The more attractive and enticing you can make it and fitting around your brand, the better it'll be. So it doesn't have to cost you a lot of money, and you can build it over time as you keep doing more and more health fairs. On average, we've found that research sites do anywhere from 1 to 5 health fairs a year. And we've seen extremes all the way up to 11. And it just depends on your research site and how well you can partner up with other businesses to conduct health fairs to drive down the cost and drive the amount of people that are going to visit. And of course, find sponsors, and this can expand further than just the sponsor of the actual study. Like I mentioned just a brief minute ago, you can work with other businesses that are around you to conduct the health fairs, and if they're not able to attend the health fair, you can of course have them donate towards it and have them advertise at the health fair without having to be there, so at least drives brand awareness for them. And of course, always go back to your pharmaceutical sponsor because they'll help you by giving you printed t-shirts, promotional material, and maybe even giving you additional budget for this. Next thing is to bring plenty of food and water and any other drinks that you can. Of course, you're going to set a budget and make sure that you can do the best possible thing with it. You may want to talk with restaurants and let them know what you're doing, and they may give you special discount rates in order for them to get promoted at your health fair. So definitely work all different angles to figure out how you can make this more economical for your research site. And of course, the food and water is essential because it's going to bring people ultimately to your booth and make them talk to you while they definitely enjoy some of your complimentary water, your food, anything you might have that's going to give them a reason to come to your booth. Give them a lot of visuals. Next thing I would suggest is obviously making connections. Go out of your way, go the extra mile, talk to them about anything and everything, build rapport, let them really see that you're human so that way they feel like clinical research isn't some big scary thing and it's easier for them to come by and have fun with you guys and start participating in studies, and they can ask you all the questions they may have that are looming around and have become part of their curiosity. And the final thing is we recommend having a sign-up sheet available. You can have a physical sign-up sheet, but just make sure you take all your HIPAA concerns into consideration. Next thing, you can use some digital sign-up methods. If you're able to set up Wi-Fi there and maybe bring a tablet or an iPad, you can use Google Docs and go to a specific function within Google Docs called Google Forms. And if you get confused on this part, you can definitely email us, but Google Docs lets you create Google Forms where you can set up forms where patients can fill out their information, submit it, and it'll get stored in an Excel sheet for you. This will allow all patients to keep their privacy, of course, and then at the same time you'll have a nice list of people who signed up, and they'll be able to insert different types of information such as their conditions, their phone numbers, or emails, and make sure you collect everything. Try to collect 2 phone numbers at home and mobile, and try to collect the email. And that's pretty much it. If you have any other further questions, feel free to reach out to us. Alright, bye.